YouTube is happening. It is Thursday, June 5th, and we're going to talk about MLB first today. We have 12 games on the slate. It is a travel day. It's Thursday, so not everybody's playing. But we do have a bunch of games today. You can see the 12 games before you right here. We're going to break these games down. We're going to look at the spreadsheet. We're going to look at the props, see if we can find some kind of value out there. But first, let's do a little recap of yesterday, shall we? I'm going to pull up yesterday's games up. And yesterday, hey, wasn't a good day. We have those occasionally. Soriano was beautiful to start the day off, had 2.5 walks, beautiful stuff, had 3. Goldie did nothing. Barger did nothing. Atlanta did not cover. They lost. Tampa did, though. Good job, Tampa. San Diego, San Fran over hit nicely. And I believe last time I checked, somebody just looked yesterday at the scores. Yeah, Minnesota A's ended up at 7. Mets Dodgers ended up at 7. So Dodgers and A's didn't help that at all. So was it a 3 and 5 day? Ooh, not the best day, but guess what? It's a new day, so we're going to focus on the new day instead. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do, or access to ye old spreadsheets so you can do your own research, check out the HQ. Simple as that. So moving on, 12 games. Go back to the day. That was yesterday. 12 games. You see who we got. Let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, before we jump to the first game, I forget we got to do the weather. We got to look at this stuff because this matters in baseball. Braves, nothing really to worry about. No wind, no rain. Cardinals, no wind, no rain. White Sox, a little windy, but no weather. Toronto is in a dome, so they're good. A's out at 6 today with nothing to worry about. Seattle's in a dome. San Fran out at 17. We took the over yesterday only because this was 17 yesterday. It's 17 again, and both teams were able to get 5 runs at plus each. Great stuff. We will be taking the over in this one most likely. Doyers out at 9. I am leaving this series alone is because I don't know what the hell's happening to the Dodgers, but hey, the Mets happened to them. Pittsburgh, it's going to be raining most likely, over between 50 and 60% chance. Nationals, nothing really to worry about. Yankees, nothing to worry about. Rays, it's Tampa. It can rain at 3 o'clock any time of the day. So who knows, but it is 7:30. It's a night game. So we'll see what happens. St. Louis, nothing. So we really only have potentially Tampa, but mainly Pittsburgh, and that's it. And then some San Fran wind. That's all we care about. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the first game on the slate. Let me pull up outliers lines like this. Boom. First game is going to be the noon game. It's going to be, are they all noon games? Oh, how the games go today? This one starts at noon, then we have like 1, 2, 3, 3. I like that. That's a nice little layout. Stagger them, layer them out for us. Diamondbacks, Braves. Currently Braves 152 with a 9 total. I have not liked the way the series has gone so far. You can see Arizona has won 3 in a row now. They are playing, the bats are doing great. They're 4-6 overall in the last 10. Atlanta's lost 3 in a row now. Gee, because you're not hitting well. Good job, guys. Let's go look at the pitchers. Who's going out there? This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign up, get you a week for free for every single sport up here. So we look at this. We already got set up. We have Brandon Pfaadt going out there against Grant Holmes. And if you were here last time, Brandon went out there and pitched. Let me tell you, it was a rough day for Brandon. I do remember that, right? It was 0 strikeouts in 2 of the last 3 games. That ain't good. And then you look at his earned runs. Bang. Yeah, he gave up 8 runs to the Nationals. If you don't remember how this game went, let me remind you. This man gave up 8 earned runs in the top of the first inning without collecting an out. And then the reliever came in. He gave up a run. It was 9-0 Washington, top of the first, with 0 outs. That was wild. That was hilarious. So, yeah, we're going to fade Brandon here because he is struggling something fierce. He's going up against Atlanta, who the bats aren't there. So I would love to fade this man, but I don't know if we can. And then we come over here. Grant Holmes has been pretty eastbound and down. He's been doing the thing. It's pretty good. Let's look at earned runs. Yeah, he's been that. Last 5 of 2.2 average. Let's look at the matchups. Holmes versus Arizona. What? Suarez has 4 at-bats against Grant Holmes. It has 3 home runs. Every time he hits the ball, it's a home run with a 3.7 OPS. Okay, sure, I'll take that. That's the play I'm taking. Not a home run, but you know what I'm saying. We're going to look at that. Against righties, you can see how Arizona's been this season. You can see how Atlanta is versus righties, how Atlanta is versus Brandon, and you can see how they have been as well. So there you go. I am going to pop over here to the bats real quick and looking for who was I looking for? I already forgot. The coffee has not kicked in fully yet. So we want Suarez. Yes, Suarez. And the bats, there he is right there. There's not many, but he's one of them. There's our play. We're taking it. Don't care. So he's doing good recently. Let's see, last 10, he's averaging 2.4 and 1.5, and he has 3 home runs and 4 at-bats against home. So yeah, give me Suarez, 1.5 HR. That's the play I'm taking. Next. All right, game 2 is going to be KC and St. Louis. Currently, St. Louis 125 with a 7.5 total. Come over here to the sheet. We can see St. Louis is mid. They're literally just mid. Everything is yellow. We're in the middle of the range, around 15 to 20. KC is good at stuff and bad at stuff. How are you good and bad at the same time? Hey, only KC can figure that out. Let's go look at the pitchers. Who's going out there today? Let's get rid of Grant. Let's get rid of Brandon. And then we pull up Royals and Cardinals. And we can see Mikolas is going up against Noah Cameron because this is the game that got rained out, right? I do believe. Yeah, there's a doubleheader today. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 13 games, not 12 now. That's right. I should have counted. I forgot this game got postponed yesterday. So we have a doubleheader on our hands. So we're going to show you. If you're new here, I have one rule. Well, I have a few rules in baseball. I don't play doubleheaders because it messes with the bullpens. It messes with the fatigue levels. It messes with their overall schedule. It messes with a lot of things. So I will show you everything, but I don't play doubleheaders. That's just my personal rule. It works out great. A lot of times the teams will tend to split the doubleheader, almost like an agreement. Earlier in the season, Colorado had 4 wins like a month ago. 2 of the wins came from doubleheader days. So I'll tell you weird things. So, but here's Mikolas. I'll show you his stuff. And there's Noah Cameron. We looked at this yesterday. We passed on it regardless. But hey, I got you. Don't worry. I got you. So let's pop to the matchup. Mikolas. There is Miles versus KC history. There's KC versus righties. Here's St. Louis versus lefties. And St. Louis versus Cameron. There's everything you need to do. So if you want to play those, by all means, have fun. Here's the sheet again. One more again. If you want to play that, have fun. I shall not. I'm passing on this one. And the next one, next. All right, moving on to Detroit and White Sox. And currently we have Detroit 205 with an 8.5 total. Look at the sheet. We can see the White Sox are starting to slip a little bit. They're not doing as good as they were. Yeah, it's still pretty close. I wouldn't lean either way just from the bats here. You can see 8-2, 2-8. They both. Chicago got a win a couple days ago. Good job, Chicago. Bet you wish you were the Rockies on that 3-game winning streak. Oh, man. Let's see. We got Burke going up against KZ Mines today. Burke, over 2.5 walks, has hit 5 in a row and 7 out of 10. Detroit, how are you at walks? You're 14th in walks at 3 a game. Well, we need 3. So if you do your average, which is literally what you do all season, you get 3. We should be good, but man, that's going to be a little sweaty, isn't it? Unless he's popping off 4 and 5s out here. Let's look. Yeah, he's popping off 4s. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. So he's averaging 3.8 walks a game in his last few. So if we take this, it's going to be a little more sweatier than we like. But hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we might take that. Let's pop over the matchups. Burke versus Detroit. They haven't done too well, to be honest, but he's only faced a couple times. And we got against righties. That's how Detroit is. White Sox versus righties. White Sox versus Mize. There's your stats. Nothing really standing out. Nothing like a Suarez, if you will. So yes, Burke walks could definitely be a play. Other than that, I don't trust the bats. I don't know if I really trust. What's your earn runs looking like? You've been pretty good. Wow, the White Sox pitcher doing good. Huh? Let's look at Mize. Let's see how Mize has been doing. Earned runs, last 5. 2. He's averaging 2. He's averaging. Oh, Chicago's got the better pitcher, but yeah, he cannot. He has no control. That's funny. I think I'm going to take the walk just because it's going to be sweaty. I think it is. It's going to be very sweaty. But if you don't want to sweat that much, don't take it. Simple. Or take what you want to take. Take something else. Take Detroit money line. You want something safer? Yeah, do that. Take the minus 205. I'm going to take this plus 104 for a little bit of fun today because it's the afternoon. Why not? Let's have a little something. So over 2.5 walks. It's so fun. It's hard. It's hard to see people taking walk props. And when I see something like this, I'm like, yeah, he can do that easily. He's done it 5 in a row. All he has to do is have no control. Detroit's 14th in walks through a game. It makes sense. Let's take that. Next. All right, another series I'm not fond of. It's Philadelphia and Toronto. And currently we have pick 'em, basically lean Philly slightly with an 8 total. Let's look at the spreadsheet. And it screams Toronto because of the bats alone. Philly's bats are doing so-so. I mean, they score runs, but their averages are not there. Let's go look at the pitching. Pitching side tells us what? Get rid of Yusu, bring up new pitchers, bang bang, and we got it's Chris Bassett. Oh no, not Chris Bassett. And then it's Luzardo. Luzardo got. How did he pitch last time? I need to look at him too. I'm pretty sure he got a little rock last time. If I'm right, I could be wrong. I'm not completely sure. No, he got rocked. That was right. He got 12 earned runs. Okay, you got beyond rocked. How is that a thing? You gave up 12 hits, 12 runs. That is the highest I've seen in a hot minute. So, yeah, that is wow. I'm a little baffled by that one. And we look at Bassett, who has been, this is his hits, his earned runs 4-4, 3-4, 1-0, 5-5. What's our over under sitting at? 8? Done. taking the over all day. We got two garbage. Look at the Schwarber's against Bassett. Schwarber's got 2 home runs and 5 RBIs and 16 at bats on a 438 average. Turner's got a 444. Castellanos got 280 with a home run. Oh, we got Marshall to 375 against righties. You can see how they've been doing. Toronto versus lefties. You can see how they've been doing against Luzardo. Springer's got a home run and 4 bats. But yeah, based on how bad you've been, I mean, you literally 5 back to back, and then how bad Luzardo was last time. He gives up a lot of hits regardless. We got to go. 8's a nice number. We're going to take over 8 next. All right, moving on. We got Minnesota in the A's. Currently, Minnesota 178 with a 10.5 total. Ooh, that's high. The wind's barely blowing out here today, too. So I took the over yesterday. I got tricked into it. Didn't work. Today, it's less windy. You expect me to do better? It is daytime, though. What's the temperature today? Out there, out yonder. Out there is going to be 82, so that could help. You see everything's pretty average, above average, if I would say, maybe. Nothing really stands out here. Let's go over to who is pitching today, who is tossing the tater. We want the A's. There we go. Load them up. Huh? No pitching props? Nothing? Why? Why? Today we have David Festa going up against Mitch Spence. All right, no problem. I got this. We ain't got no props, but I can still show you stuff. I got you. Don't you worry. And we got Festa for the Twins, and he's got a 138 ERA in his, I don't know what this is, year or season or what, career or what. This season, he's pitched in 3 games. He hasn't pitched since April, so he's been out for a hot minute, over about a month and a half now. In those 3, he had 0, 0, and 2, so he was pretty good in his 3. We look over here at Mitch Spence, who's going out there supposedly, according to ESPN. You never can trust them, but I mean, it's what it says. We can see his games. His last 5 games, he has 0, 2, 0, 2, 0. It is bullpen galore. It is a bullpen special. Yeah, because he hasn't pitched. So, yeah, smart thing we're going to do is leave this damn game alone. Pass next. All right, moving on. Baltimore and Seattle. Currently, we have 170 Seattle with a 7.5 total. We look at the spreadsheet. We see our numbers. Seattle's offense, miserable. Baltimore, mid. That's the easiest way to explain it. There you go. You see that? We lean Baltimore clearly. 5-game winning streak, 7-3, playing great all of a sudden. Where was this earlier in the season? Who knows? It's here now. So we got Mariners, O's. We have Brian Whoa going out there against Eflin. And we can see Eflin is not giving up 6 hits in 4 out of 5 games. Pretty good. We can look at that, especially since Seattle is a team that cannot get any. Well, no, they actually can do something. They can get hits. That's about all they can do. They get hits, but they can't score. So they leave a lot of dudes on base, is what I'm seeing. That's exactly what that tells us. So, and we'll look at Woo and runs. We'll see who's doing better because, yeah, Woo is going to need a lot of run support. I think he might not get it because, well, yeah, he's been a little not the best this season. We look at Eflin, we look at last 5, we see 4, 5, 10. Oh my goodness. Oh no. And then his earned runs are kind of woof. All right, so both teams are kind of okay, Woo, there's your history versus Baltimore. Nothing. Righties, there you go for Baltimore. Seattle versus righties, there you go. And Seattle versus Eflin. Yeah, I don't like this at all. We got 2 questionable pitchers. We got a bad offense. We got a mid offense that I don't really want to bet on mid. I like to bet on good or bad. And I can't fade the bad and I can't take the good. So we're going to leave next. All right. San Diego, San Fran, over. We're going on the weather. If you don't remember the weather, let me show you. Just bounce back over here to the screen. Scroll. And there we go. We took this exact play because of the weather yesterday. 17 miles an hour. That is today. Again, 17 miles an hour. And it's at 345. Good stuff. So, yeah, we are going to be taking the over in this one. We look at the lines. We can currently see it is a pick 'em with a 7.5. Again, it was 7.5 yesterday. I know the pitching might be decent or whatever, but I don't care. All you got, if pop flies go further and win like that. So, hey, we love that stuff. So we look at this. Yeah. Look at that, doing better. Look at that. They went from 1.8 to 2.2 in one game because they scored 6 runs and they won the game. It was like 6-5 was the final. So, yeah, they're using this weather as a time to break out a little bit. So, good for them. Good job. Let's look and see what we got. We'll come over here. We see Padres Giants, and we can see Cease and Ray. Uh-oh. It might not be the best day for some of these. Let's see Ray. Ray hit. Let's see, that's Ray strikeouts. And San Diego's number 2 in strikeouts. San Fran's number 6 in strikeouts. Don't believe me? Let me show you. 2 and 6. We're not taking strikeout props. Not a chance we're doing that. So let's look at his earned runs. That's what we care about. We want to fade you, good sir. And you've been pretty good statistically with your pitching. Good job. Can't complain. 2.5 runs, not bad. Let's look at Cease. He's been pretty good. We know this. He's the most consistent pitcher outside of game 1, where you get up 9 to the A's. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Hey, that's consistent. I like that. Good job. So we know he's probably gonna get with 3 earned runs. Sure. Ray history versus San Diego. He's been pretty good for San Diego. He's been pretty owning them quite well. Against lefties, you can see what they do. San Fran versus righties, there you go. And San Fran versus Dylan, there you go. Now, the numbers say don't touch the game. The numbers say the pitching's good and the bat's bad. Everything's, yeah, we should take it under. The win says different. The win says a lot of things, but we did hit the over yesterday. So I am a little taken back seeing how good Robbie Ray's been now. I'm a little concerned. And Dylan Cease is Dylan Cease. We know that. So I was 100% gung ho for the over, but after seeing these pitching things, I'm a little scared, to say the least. That's Cease's last 2 and 2, 3, 3, 3, and you're averaging 1.2. It was the Cubs, Diamondbacks, KC, Washington, Miami. Well, Miami's been pretty hot recently with the bats. Washington's been pretty hot recently. The Cubs are always hot. Oh man, I want to take the over, but I'm scared. All right. We're going to be scared. We're going to be a coward. We're going to be a chicken. We're not going to take the over. We're going to leave. We're going to move on. Next. All right, moving on. Mets and Dodgers. And this series has annoyed me because, I mean, yeah, it just annoyed me. That's one of the, I'm ready for the new games to start, the new matchups for the weekend. This group of matchups has not been the best. I don't like these matchups. So that's a good thing about baseball. You have a series, you end it, and a whole new series of group of teams play each other. Good stuff. We have Dodgers 130, 9.5 is our total. We look at the spreadsheet. We look at the Dodgers having the good numbers, but yet they can't win games. Make it make sense. Anyways, pitching, bad, apparently. Let's see. Doya's right here. Let's see who we got. We got David Peterson going up against Landon Knack. And Knack strikeouts over 4.5. Nope, not a chance. Mets are 12th in strikeouts, not a chance. Peterson strikeouts. Dodgers are 16th in strikeouts. Nope. Let's see, Knack earned runs. You have not gone over. You're facing the damn Mets who have whooped your ass recently. Not a chance. And then Peterson hits 0. Peterson earned runs 0. Well, you're facing the Dodgers. I'm not taking under earned runs against the Dodgers at all because they have the talents who pop the hell off. Like 6 is their average, yet they're 5 and 5. Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance in hell. Let's look at the stuff closer. I don't like this game. I just don't. Landon versus Mets. There you go. Against righties. There you go. Maybe a battle pop out. We can take that. Maybe that's what I'm hoping for. Dodgers versus lefties. There you go. It's lefties. I might just take Edman just because. Well, Edman's not been good against lefties this season like he used to be. I remember Edman was automatic against lefties last year, but not now. He's not. That is. And against Peterson, who's good? Anybody good? We have a lot of history. We have a lot of history here. We have a 7. We have 7 bats, 429, 600, 438, 16 for Rojas with a home run. We have a lot of data, but nothing's really truly standing out here. So shameful it is. Sometimes it's one of the days where unless it looks good, we don't take it, and I don't love it. So we're moving on. Next. Man, I love having all these games and passes except for 3. I have 3 plays. I have 3 plays and 4 games left. We're not going to have 8 plays today for the first time. Nice. Houston and Pity, and we got Houston 160 with a 7.5. Let's look at the spreadsheet. We see it says Pittsburgh's bats are decent, but they damn sure don't want to be good when Skeens is out there. Only when he's not there. 5 and 5, 7 and 3. Houston can leave dudes on base. That's what I'm saying. Let's go over to props. Take a look at the numbers. Who is pitching in this one? We want Houston Astros versus Pirates. Currently, Valdez versus Keller, both are over strikeouts. Pittsburgh is not good at strikeouts. They're at 9.3 and they're 25th in the last 10. They're pretty high, usually in like probably middle range. So we could potentially look at a Valdez strikeout play. which gives me flashbacks to last season because I took a couple of these and missed them. But he has been doing quite well recently. So he is at 7.7859. That's not bad. We can work. That's a 7.2 average. He needs 6. It's 145. Pittsburgh's not good. It's all lining up. I like this. Let's see. Keller versus Houston historically. Dubon has a 571. Outside of that, nothing. Against righties, you can see how they've done. Houston has. You can see how Pittsburgh's done against lefties. And damn, that ain't good. Not really. And then Valdez versus Pittsburgh historically. How the K rate's looking. 100%. Nice. Nice. We got Sparse 3 for 5 with a home run. Frazier 2 for 10. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to go Valdez strikeouts over 5.5. I like that. I like the way Pittsburgh's striking out a lot. We'll take that. Move on. Next. All right, moving on from Pittsburgh, we're going to Washington against the Cubbies. All right, good stuff. Let's see what we got loaded up. Where'd it go? Right there. It is 142 Cubs, 9.5. We pop over here. We see the numbers. Both teams are, they got some green, which is what you want to see. Both top 10 in runs. I mean, both top 10 in doubles and triples and RBIs. That's good stuff. I would say that's good bats. Good bats overall. Let's pop over here and take a look. We want Cubs and Nationals. And we can see it's Jake Irvin versus somebody. Let's see who that somebody is. You're going up against Drew Pomeranz. You're going up against a dog. Okay. Let me open up Drew so you can take a look and see what his info's about. Boom, Drew. Drew has not pitched since, well, May 1st, May 31st. It's been 6 days. So, but he's a bullpen guy. So, Outlier does not like giving props for, and the books in general don't like giving books props for bullpens. Outlier collects all of that from the books. So, that's why we don't have anything showing for him, because he's a bullpen guy. And you can see he's a good bullpen guy, actually. He does not give up earned runs. That's your job. Of course, he faced Cincy, Colorado, Cincy. Wow. So you can see what he's done. He has, if you care about nerfies, hey, that could be a nerf, but you see the bats are good. Let's pop back over. Let's go back over here. Let's go look at Jake. Nothing stands out here. Let's go look at the earned runs. How have you been doing, good sir? You got rocked last time for 6. That's a damn shame. Irvin versus, scroll. Irvin versus Cubs. There you go. Cubs have a lot of green. They have good success. The bats are good. We know this. Against righties, this is how Cubs do. Washington against lefties. I don't think this matters because it's a bullpen game clearly. So they're going to face multiple pitchers today. And then we have home runs. So I think, if anything, the play might be an over because of the bullpen situation. We love fading bullpens around here. It's been very successful. So it's over of 9.5. High, but it's bullpens, baby, and bullpens suck. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Everybody bullpens suck. Everybody. The best bullpen's Detroit, probably, and they still suck from time to time. So, hey, whatever. Over is what, 9.5? Yeah, let's take it. Let's have fun with it. So we're going to Cubs, Washington over 9.5 because we're fading ye old bullpens, and we're going to move on to the next one. All right, game 11 or 12. We got 2 games left. Cleveland Yankees, currently 270 Yankees, 8.5 is our total. Look at the spreadsheet. We can see the numbers, green, yellow. Clearly, Yankees have a slight lean there. And we want to pop over to ye old pitching and see who is going out there. Guardians, Yankees. We got Saccone versus Max Fried Chicken. And we can see everything's yellow except for Saccone over hits. Yankees, how are you with hits? You're in the green. Good. Saccone, how are you with hits? 4.5. Nice. We could take that. Yeah. Your average is 5.8. Why are you a 5? I don't know, but we're going to find out. That's my play if it is. Max has been shutting down Cleveland pretty nicely. The only 2 dudes they faced. 11 total at bats, 1 hit. Nice. Against lefties is how Cleveland is this season. Yankees versus righties. Yankees versus Saccone. Not much there, but Judge does have a home run. So that's good to see. So this is my play. I don't care. I'm taking Slade over 4.5 hits against the Yankees because the Yankees are good at hitting. That's what they're good at. So if they can't get 5 hits off Slade, there's a problem. They're at home too. That's my play. Next. Don't care. Moving on. And lastly, Texas and Tampa. And currently, we have Tampa at 144 with a 9 total. Let's go over here. And the number 1 offense is still reigning supreme because they are just, they've been doing great. So Texas is still struggling to hit the ball, but yet when they get somebody on base, that they score the run, which is very rarely they get somebody on base. But hey, it works for them. So they've lost 2 now. Let's see, Tampa's probably the play, but hey, let's go look at the pitching and find out for sure. Rangers, Rays. Currently, we have Pepio going up against Leiter, and Pepio strikeouts is a no for us. Yeah, needed both teams are yellow in strikeouts. Lighter hits, over hits. You have not given up hits, but you're facing Tampa, who's second in hits. So maybe. And then Pepio walks against a team. We don't, no, that's not a good thing either. So let's look at both pitchers to see if they're equal. I'm taking Tampa, just straight up, because Tampa's been hot. They're at home. Let's see. Earned runs. You have given up 2.2 last 10, 2 in the last 5 on average. And Pepio, last 5, your earned runs, you're at 1.4. You're even better. So you have a 1.3300. In Toronto and Houston, you shut them down. 7 innings, 6-2. That's 2 really good outings. Pepio versus Texas, historically, Jung has a home run, and that's it. Nothing else out there. Righties versus Texas, there you go. Tampa versus righties, and Leiter versus Tampa, not much there. So straight up, I think Tampa has the better pitcher statistically. We know they have the better bat statistically because of how we have the numbers. So and they're way better numbers. Tampa's at home. They're 144 on the money line. Man, why wouldn't I take that? That's just the play. Tampa, money line. Done data. So we're going to go Tampa, T-A-M-P-A. Can't spell my own city. Tampa Bay, money line. Good stuff. So we have 7 plays. I will take that. Let's pop back over here and go look at the Friday schedule, shall we? So Friday, we have our usual handful of games, pending obviously doubleheaders and whatnots, but 15 games. I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if you're fading me. Let me know if you're following me. Give me some suggestions of who to play. I like all of it. Just put something down there. Other than that, check out the HQ. Don't forget that if you want the plays typed out or if you want to access the spreadsheet. And I will see you tomorrow on Friday for some more MLB. Peace.